Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Football Hypes, and in this video we're going to be doing the Red Bull Challenge in Soccer Manager 2022. Now, how the Red Bull Challenge works, there is 4 Red Bull teams in the game: RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga, RB Salzburg in the Austrian Bundesliga, New York RB in the MLS, and RB Bragantino in the Brazilian Serie A. This series will consist of 4 episodes, an episode per team, and we're going to try and win the league title in the first season with each of these Red Bull teams. But here's the catch: we're only allowed to sign players from the other Red Bull teams. For example, if I'm managing RB Leipzig, I'm only allowed to sign players from RB Salzburg, New York RB, and RB Bragantino. You get the idea. But let's try and get this video to 200 likes. That would be great. And subscribe to the channel if you are new, and do not forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my videos. Other than that, let's get straight into the video. So we're going to be managing RB Leipzig in the first episode, and we're going to try and win the Bundesliga in the first season. So basically it's a season per episode and an episode per team. So to start things off like we start any other career, we'll be choosing a sponsor, assigning a scout, training the squad, and hopefully we can sign a few players. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to do is choose a sponsor, and I think it's quite clear which deal I'm going to be signing, and that is Special Effect. Now we're going to assign a scout. I mean, I never use scouts. Yeah, I know it's not a good thing, but we're just going to assign a scout just to get him out of the way. Let's move on to the training. So I've selected the technical, physical, and tactical training drills. And I think these training drills are super effective, especially when you're just starting out. So taking a look at the squad, it doesn't look like we need any signings. I mean, RB Leipzig have the better players out of the 4 Red Bull teams. But you know what? I'll just sign 2 or 3 players, although we don't need to. They could be there for emotional support. So I've shortlisted 2 players here: Aronson from RB Salzburg and Clayton from RB Bragantino. To be fair, we do need a backup goalkeeper, and I think Clayton would be a decent signing. And Aronson, we could use for emotional support in the dressing room. So I've signed both Aronson and Clayton, and I've moved them to the first team. So what we can go ahead and do now is give them shirt numbers. So I'm going to give Clayton number 24 and Aronson number 40. So moving on, checking my inbox, there isn't much going on here, although it does look like Shauna will be retiring, so it's good that we bought a backup goalkeeper. And we also have a few players out on loan in Mvogo, Sorloth, Hwang, Lookman, Candido, Kraus, Hartman, Borkowski, Clark, Martel, and Ohio. So now moving on to the most important part, setting up the tactics and the formation. So I've gone with a formation of 4-2-3-1. Taking a look at the player roles, we've got 1 keeper, 2 wingbacks, a stopper, a ball-playing defender, 2 box-to-box midfielders, 2 wide forwards, an advanced playmaker, and a general forward. Moving on to the tactics, taking a look at the instructions. Our captain will be Galaxy, the penalty taker will be Silva, on free kicks will be Olmo, and Olmo will also be taking the corners. Moving on to general, the width will be narrow, mentality attacking, tempo fast, and creativity normal. Moving on to attack, passing style mixed, attacking style down both flanks, forwards mixed, and wide play work ball into the box. Taking a look at defense, pressing all over, tackling style hard, and backline low. So we'll be using these tactics in this formation for the rest of the season. So hopefully these tactics will march us to the league title, but we'll have to wait and see. So I think we've done everything we've needed to do. We've signed a few players, set up some tactics, and I think we're ready to go. Our first game of the season is a home game against Bayer Leverkusen. This will be a tough game because Leverkusen are a good team, but hopefully we can get things off to a good start. Let's get right into it. Right, so the first league game of the season, we're up against Bayer Leverkusen. I would say we're definitely evenly matched, but we do have the home advantage, so let's see how this one plays out. Here comes Poulsen, he's one-on-one with Tap Sober. What is he going to do with the ball? Plays it to Olmo. Olmo's through. And he bangs it, he misses. Olmo gets a rebound and he misses again. Here comes Holstenberg, long ball to Olmo. He can't miss again, rather just cross the ball this time. Plays the ball to Poulsen. What's Poulsen going to do with it? He hits it straight into Tar. Here comes Demirbai. What is he going to do with the ball? Plays it to Baumgartlinger. Here comes Baumgartlinger, plays it to Arangis. Oh, that was an insane chance for Olmo. He missed it twice. So the first half does come to an end and the Leipzig players are on their knees. I mean, we played ever so well in the first half, but Olmo should have eaten his dinner. He should have put that away. 2 chances. And the worst part is the rebound was right in front of the goal and he missed it. Like, I just hope that we're not going to look back at that and say, right, that was like the only chance we got to score a goal, because that could be the only chance we get to score a goal. So let's just hope that's not the case. I'm going to bring on Silva in the second half, and hopefully he can have an impact. And I'm also going to bring on Haidara for Adams. So yeah, let's get into the second half. We have been the better team by far, but Bayer Leverkusen have a free kick. Amiri, and hits the post. We do have a free kick. Here comes Olmo. Olmo bangs it in the top right hand corner. What a goal. We were just waiting for an opportunity like that, and we've taken it. Great goal by Olmo. What a free kick. I mean, that's why we put him on free kicks. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Watch this. Boom. Top right hand corner. So I think Olmo has redeemed himself. He has redeemed himself. He scored a very good goal. But here comes Silva. Terrible kick from Hradecki. And what a goal by Silva. Hradecki caught off his line, and wow. Wow, I mean, it was a very big mistake, but look at this. Hradecki hits it straight to Silva, and Silva bangs it from like 40 yards out. What a goal. So the game does come to an end, and we end up winning 2-0. I'm still looking back at that Olmo chance, and I'm like, that should have been 3, but it was a great result in the end. A clean sheet, a great way to start the season. Next up, we take on Borussia Dortmund away from home. Dortmund have started off the season really well. I mean, if we can get 3 points and a clean sheet, that would be a dream result. Alright, looks like Campbell's going to take the free kick. A long ball into the box to Lima. Olmo gets the ball, plays it back to Lima. Lima driving in the box. Berkey saves, spills it. Guerrero kicks it out. Here comes Forsberg. Forsberg, bottom left-hand corner. What a goal. I think it was a bit scrappy, but it was a good goal. We are 1-0 up at Dortmund away from home. Looking good. It's been a very good game so far. A very even game. But here comes Lima. Plays it to Campbell. Plays it back to Lima. Long ball to Nkunku. Nkunku plays it to Silva in the middle. Silva bangs bottom right hand corner. What a goal. That was a great team goal. That was a great team goal. No, I loved every single second of that. Lima, long ball to Nkunku. Plays it to Silva. And I mean, just play it to Silva, he'll score. Second goal of the season, absolutely brilliant. So the first half does come to an end, and I think Dortmund are in shock. Their fans have been silenced. They don't know what to do with themselves. We have been brilliant. It was a great first half. 2 goals. I think we could have done a little better defensively. We've conceded a lot of chances. Not any goals, but quite a few chances. So hopefully we don't concede in the second half. I'm tempted to bring on a sub. I'm thinking maybe Haidara for Campbell. Campbell's looking a bit tired. And I think that's the only sub we're going to make. Or you know what? I'll bring on Poulsen as well for Forsberg. He's on a yellow card. We don't want him picking up a second yellow and then missing any games. So second half to come. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. We've been playing really well, and hopefully we can score a few more in the second half. Here comes Thuram driving into the box, slams it, and the second half has just started, and Marcus Thuram has scored for Dortmund. There's a very good goal, very good solo goal. Here comes Ginter. What is Ginter going to do with the ball? Plays a long ball out to Meunier. Oh, we can't concede now. We can't concede now. That would be unfair. And it's 2-2. Marcus Thuram again. I mean, he's come to the rescue. Marcus Thuram to the rescue. So the game does come to an end. I mean, that was an unbelievable game. We obviously went 2-0 up in the first half, and in no time Borussia Dortmund came back, and they ended up scoring 2. So the game ends in a draw. I was saying in the first half we needed to be more defensive. I could have maybe switched to defensive tactics, but Dortmund were fired up in the second half, and they definitely gave it to us. But it was a great result. Not a result, actually. It was a good game in the end. but an unfortunate result. Moving on to Hoffenheim, a team that's actually doing very well this season. They're in and amongst the top 4, and they're giving the teams at the top a very hard time. But we are playing against them at home, so it should be an expected 3 points. So the first half has come to an end, and there was absolutely nothing that happened. There were no attempts from either of the teams. It was a very dry first half. So we need to sort something out here. We need to change something up, because right now we are not performing too great. I think you can tell by the player rating. So what we need to do is we need to bring on Silva for Poulsen, and I think Campbell for Haidara. I think those are 2 crucial substitutions. The midfield isn't playing too well, so I think Campbell could spice that up a bit, and Andre Silva, we need to get him scoring. So let's see what happens in the second half. We need a goal. Here comes Campbell. He plays the ball to Orban. Orban, long ball over the top to Silva. All right, looks like Kaderabek has got the ball, plays the ball back to Campbell. Forsberg has it now, drives in the box, bottom left-hand corner. Keeper has no chance. Great goal. I think, again, it was a mistake from Hoffenheim, which led to the goal. I mean, what happened here? Kaderabek kicks the ball, gives it straight to Campbell. Forsberg intercepts it, and boom, bottom left-hand corner. I mean, it's a great goal. Things are looking good at the moment. We are 1-0 up, but can we increase our lead? Cross in the box to Nkunku, Baumann saves. I mean, Hoffenheim haven't been in this game whatsoever. I think they've had one attempt. But here comes Olmo, driving down the left flank. Plays a long ball to Silva. Silva in the box. Bang. Top right-hand corner. Unbelievable goal. I think that should round it up. What a ball and what a goal. Unbelievable play. That's why we brought on Silva. I told you about Silva. And he's delivered again. Unbelievable goal. So the referee does blow for full time, and the game ends 2-0. An unbelievable result. We played really well. We didn't even give Hoffenheim a chance. Well, they had 1 attempt, 0 on target, and that is unbelievable. Not only did we keep the clean sheet, but we got 3 points, and we march on. Now we take on Mönchengladbach, who are sitting in 7th place at the moment. They aren't in great form at the minute, so I reckon we could take advantage of that and potentially take 3 points here. So we do have the ball at the moment. Orban has it, plays it back to Klosterman. Back to Orban. I reckon he's going to play a long ball here. Klosterman, back to Orban. Long ball. Long ball to Forsberg. Is it Forsberg? No, it's Poulsen. Poulsen gets the ball, bangs it in the bottom left-hand corner. I actually didn't see who had the ball there, but it was a great goal. And it was patient, a patient build-up. I mean, Orban took his time on that one. He didn't rush it, played a great ball to Poulsen. I mean, look at this, gets the ball. Goalkeeper has no chance. Here comes Olmo attacking down the left flank, plays the ball to Forsberg into the midfield. Back to Poulsen. Here comes Poulsen. Oh, that was close. So the first half does come to an end, and we are 1-0 up at the moment. I must say, we've by far been the better team. We've had 2 really good opportunities. We've scored one of them, and we've been playing really well. So I think you know who we can bring on. You know who we can bring on? We can bring on Silva. I know Poulsen scored the goal, but I reckon Silva could have a good impact on the second half. So let's see how things go. So we do have a free kick here. It looks like Olmo will be taking it. I mean, we're 1-0 up. There's barely been any chances, but Lima gets the ball, plays it to Nkunku. Nkunku bangs it in the bottom right-hand corner, and we finish it off 2-0. I mean, both teams, the second half was really boring. I mean, neither teams had any chances, but we finish off the game 2-0. Great goal by Nkunku. It looked like the goalkeeper was going to save it, but doesn't get there in time, and it does look like the game is done. The referee does blow for full time, and that was an unbelievable result. Mönchengladbach are a good team, but they aren't in great form at the moment, like I was saying, and we took advantage of that and we got 3 points here. So we have made it to the half-season mark. We're currently in January, and so far we've been unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. If you take a look at the league table, we're currently sitting in first place with 47 points, 4 points ahead of second place Bayern Munich. We've won 15 games and drawn 2, which means we've been unbeaten in 17 games in the league. Now the crazy part is we've scored 40 goals and only conceded 6, keeping in mind that we've played Bayern Munich and Dortmund. I mean, that is insane. Domestically, we've still been doing alright. We're still in the DFB Pokal and we'll be playing Paderborn in the round of 16. Taking a look at the Champions League, we were able to qualify for the round of 16 considering we had Manchester City and AC Milan in our group. We still managed to finish top of the group and we'll be playing Galatasaray in the round of 16. Now, obviously, we're not focusing on the Champions League and the DFB Pokal so much. Although we've been doing really well in these competitions, I wouldn't mind winning a few trophies on the sideline, but our main objective is to win the league, and at the moment the league is where our focus should be. So we are in January at the moment, and taking a look at our transfer budget, it doesn't look like a great situation, but thankfully we aren't in a position where we need to sign players urgently. At the moment we have a flawless squad who have been performing consistently week in, week out, and I think we should keep things the way they are. Now that I've given you guys more or less an update of how things are going, I think we can continue on to the second half of the season. Moving on to the second half of the season, we take on mid-table Augsburg. Again, this is another opportunity for us to pick up 3 points against a team we should be beating. Here comes Joeliu. What is he going to do with the ball? Plays a ball to Hahn. Lima intercepts. Here comes Forsberg. Plays the ball to Nkunku, driving into the box, skips past one and bang. Again, another solo goal. This guy is unbelievable. Here comes Vargas for Augsburg. Lima intercepts and the ball's played straight back to them. Here comes Caligiuri. Now it's Gregoritsch. Cheap goal to concede. Plays a long ball to Olmo. Olmo gets the bit of Gumney. On the left-hand side, excuse me. Here comes Olmo, plays a ball to Poulsen, Forsberg, and tricks the goalkeeper. I don't think the goalkeeper actually knew which way he was going to hit it, but he hit it on the left-hand side, and it hit the top of the net. Plays a long ball to Nkunku. Lima gets it. Long ball to Nkunku again, off the crossbar. So we end the half 2-1, and I think we conceded a really cheap goal. I mean, I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I think we conceded a really cheap goal. I think we were capable, more than capable, of keeping a clean sheet this game, but that's out the window. I wouldn't mind if we kept the scoreline 2-1, but just for safety purposes, we need to try and score a third goal in this game, and I think we've sealed the packet. So what I'm going to do is bring on Andre Silva, super sub. Let's get straight into the second half. So we have been playing well so far. It's all about maintaining the game now. We do have a corner. And it's a goal. Olmo scores. Wasn't Olmo taking the corner? What happened here? Olmo crosses. Forsberg. I think it was Forsberg's goal, but for some reason Olmo got it. Let's just check it here again. Olmo crosses the ball in. Oh, I think maybe it was an own goal. Here comes Campbell. Plays a long ball to Nkunku. Are we going to get a fourth here? Nkunku driving into the box, passing the whole team, and he absolutely made Augsburg sit right down there. He dribbled through their whole team, got into the 5-yard box, whacked it. I mean, he's just humiliated the he's just humiliated the whole team. Mate, that was an unbelievable goal. Here comes Klosterman. Are we going to get a long ball here? Are we going to get a long ball here? Klosterman, long ball to Silva. We could get a fifth here, lads, but Gikiewicz, I think that's how you pronounce his name, he saves. So the game ends 4-1, and I tell you guys what, I think we had this game in the bag from the first minute until the 90th. It was an easy game, let's just put it that way. Scored a couple of goals. Unfortunately, we didn't keep a clean sheet, but it's a good way to start off the second half of the season, really. So let's continue this form, and I reckon we could be winning the league title by the end of the season. Now, this is going to be a big game. We take on VfL Wolfsburg at the Red Bull Arena. Wolfsburg have been playing really well this season. This is going to be one juicy game. Here comes Nkunku running down the right wing. What is he going to do with the ball here? Silva in the middle. Drives into the box himself. Is this going to be another solo goal? And he misses. Well, this could be a red card. Auburn's being called over. He gets a straight red. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We're going to have to bring on Sirachi, or Angelino actually, and we're going to have to put Halstenberg. Oh, hold on. We're going to have to take someone off here. Who are we going to take off? I'm thinking we should take Adams off. And we're gonna have to put Campbell in the middle there now. We're down to 10 men. We're still capable of winning this game, but it's going to be tough. So the first half does come to an end. And yeah, unfortunately, we're a man down. But I think, you know, genuinely, I think that we can win this game. We're more than capable of doing that. We just need to remain focused, really. And I think if we do that, we can steal a win here. Wolfsburg are a good team, but we're going to have to beat our best in the second half. So I'm thinking we should bring on Haidara for Campbell. And that's the only substitution I'm going to make here. Let's get straight into the second half. Here comes Haidara. Haidara plays the ball back to Halstenberg. Halstenberg plays a long ball to Silva. Here comes Silva, hits the ball straight into Brooks, I think it was, but here comes Arnold now. So the referee blows for full time and the game ends 0-0. I mean, not much happened when Auburn got his red card. Both teams were evenly matched, I think. Even amount of chances. It's just, there wasn't any goals, unfortunately. It is what it is. The game ends in a draw. Moving on to the next game, we're up against Eintracht Frankfurt away from home. Andre Silva's old club. This game is going to be interesting, especially if Silva scores. To be honest, I actually don't know how Eintracht Frankfurt are doing in the table, but here comes Angelino. There's a massive kit clash here. Olmo driving into the box on the left-hand side, hits the post, but here comes Nkunku. Silva, and is cleared. So the referee blows for half-time, and there wasn't really anything that happened in the first half. Very boring, straightforward first half. I think we need to make some subs here. Andre Silva's not having a great game, so we're going to bring on Poulsen, and I'm also thinking Haidara for Campbell. He's looking a bit tired. But yeah, let's see what the second half brings. I'm hoping to score a goal. I don't want another draw again. So we need to win this game. It'll be nice if we could win this game. Here comes Hasebe for Eintracht Frankfurt. Long ball out to Da Costa. Da Costa driving towards the box, cross in, and Ibore just misses, and Mukiele clears. Here comes Ilsanker for Eintracht Frankfurt. Hasebe. Toure. Nkunku intercepts. Driving forward. He's got Poulsen in the box next to him. He goes by himself and he scores bottom left-hand corner. I mean, he's my play of the season. He's been so good. He's been clinical. So the referee blows for full time and we win 1-0. It was always going to be a difficult game going away to Eintracht Frankfurt, but we got the job done. We got the clean sheet and we got the 3 points. We've made it to the last game of the season and we're up against VfL Bochum. Or Bochum, I don't know how to pronounce it. And they're currently 4th from bottom, and I think that says it all really. But let's try and end off the season on a good note by getting a win here. Here comes Leimer. What can he do with the ball? It's been a very slow first half. Long ball to Poulsen, into Campbell, and Campbell off the crossbar. But the referee blows for half time, and it was a very boring first half. There wasn't much action at all. It's very dry. I mean, yeah, we need to do something about that. So what I'm going to do is bring on Andre Silva in place of Poulsen. Super sub. We're going to bring him on and I think he'll score. Hopefully he'll score in the second half. But we do need a goal. I think we're more than capable of scoring. We do have the upper hand at the moment. It's just, I think when we get that goal, I think that will get us going. But let's see what happens in the second half. Here comes Angelino, plays the ball to Leimer, back to Halstenberg. We need to try and score here. Long ball out to Forsberg on the left flank. Driving into the box, plays the ball to Campbell. Campbell, top left-hand corner. And he's obviously filling in for Olmo because Olmo's injured, but he's doing a very good job. And he's just scored. It doesn't look like we're missing Olmo so much, but it was a great goal. Great team effort again. Forsberg driving into the box, plays the ball on the P spot to Campbell, finds himself in great space and bangs it in the top left-hand corner, 1-0. Here comes Antwi Adeja, loses the ball to Klosterman, Klosterman over the top to Forsberg, but it looks like it's going to be a one-on-one between Blum and Angelino. Blum 1-on-1, Polter, and an unbelievable goal by VFL Bochum. And I mean, I'm speechless. That was better than our goal, to be fair. Angelino got beaten on the right-hand side here. Blum crosses to Polter, and Polter, unbelievable header. So the referee does blow for full time, and the game does end in a draw, 1-1. I think we should have maybe won this game. Now that I think about it, we were missing Olmo, but the season does come to an end, and we had an absolutely unbelievable season. We played ever so well, ever so consistent, and yeah, not a great way to end off the season, but it is what it is. So the season has come to an end, and we've had an absolutely unbelievable season. From the first game until the last, we were consistent and extremely impressive throughout the season. But guess what? We have won the league title with RB Leipzig in our first season. We completed our objective and went beyond expectation. We went unbeaten for a full season in the league, winning 29 games and drawing 5. We also managed to score 71 goals, which was the most out of any team in the league, and we only conceded 13 goals, which is the least of any team in the league. And overall, we were flawless. Also, not to mention, we did win the DFB Pokal. We beat SV Meppen 5-0. I mean, it does feel good to win another trophy, to be honest. Now, taking a look at my managerial profile, I maintained a 83% win rate, winning 43 games, drawing 7 and losing 2. Moving on to some of my records. My record win being 5-0 to Galatasaray, my record loss only being 2-1 to Manchester City. I also got a winning streak of 16 games and an unbeaten run of 42 games, which is absolutely insane. Also, not to mention, the amount of clean sheets that we kept this season was unbelievable. And I think the tactics we used is definitely worth a video. Now, just to round the video up, I'll be going through some stats with you guys. We'll be taking a look at who won what and all that jazz. So it does look like AC Milan have won the Europa League. And the Continental Team of the Year, 4 of our players made it in: Klosterman, Mukiele, Adams, and Haidara. So it's good to see that some of our players have made it into the Continental Team of the Year. Real Madrid have won the Champions League. The Bundesliga Playmaker did go to Witsel. The Golden Boot went to Lewandowski. I mean, isn't that obvious? And the Bundesliga Young Player of the Year did go to Mukiele. And I also believe that the Bundesliga Player of the Year also went to Mukiele. Now, the Bundesliga Team of the Year, I also believe that 4 of our players also made it into the Bundesliga Team of the Year in Gulaxi, Klosterman, Angelino, and Mukiele. Now, the Golden Glove, that went to Jan Sommer. So overall, I think we had a fantastic season. And so far, we've won 1 league titles out of 4. We've still got a long way to go. But all I can say is episode 2 will definitely be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And do not forget to turn that notification bell on to never miss one of my videos. But anyway, I will see you in the next video.